much. Way too much. You know, before this chair, I used to use an IKEA chair, which my wife bought me for like 30 bucks. She bought me that chair in 2016 when I started trading. And I got rid of that chair a year and a half ago. No, I got rid of that chair. I had that chair until we moved here to Pakistan. So I had that chair since 2016 till 2021. 5 years, $30. That chair has seen a lot of drawdowns and a lot of profits as well. So I've executed a buy right here as we broke above the high for price to continue pushing up here in pound yen. Sir, on TradingView, the current candle has no bottom wick, which is a big deal. I have no idea what pair you're talking about. No idea. I also have my magic keys right here, which I'm going to keep handy to secure profits. Magic Keys is your trading partner. All live streams brought to you by Magic Keys. So this move I saw last week. This move. The same exact move I saw last week. And which is why I'm executing on this move. I basically waited for price to make a lower wick, but it didn't make a lower wick. It continued running. That was on pound yen. And now this is happening again. And what I'm going to do, I executed on this. Because if it happened once, market always repeats itself. It's that easy. It's just that easy. If it goes against you, so what? You manage risk and you lose less than you planned on losing. My loss on this trade is around $5,600. That's my planned loss. $5,600, right? But you know, market always does the same things over and over again, and there's a probability it's going to do the same thing again. So just got to execute on it. How can I move the chart on MT5 like you do? It's very easy. Go to Properties, Common, Scale Fix. Properties, Common, Scale Fix. Is an impulse entry after breakout candle close above taking an impulse entry without a kind of breakout, or would you say it's the same level? It's the same level of risk, impulse entry. Same level of risk, but you need to see how impulse entries play out. I didn't start taking impulse entries just because I wanted to take impulse entries. I sat and I saw trades play out. I sat and I saw and I missed out on trades before I started to look at impulse entries, right? So you can miss out on a lot of trades before you really get the hang on impulse entries. Yeah. Oh wow, see that gold? Candle closed with no wick at the bottom. What happened? Boom, up. 50-50 chance, right? So do we trade on a 50-50 chance? Do we trade on a 50-50 chance? No. We trade on a higher probability chance, right? Like pound yen. Higher probability chance for price to move. What's the target for this trade? Anything. Your target, I mean, my target, potential target is around 36 pips, 164,800. So that's a 35 pip range. You can take whatever amount of pips you want within that range. You want to take 15 pips? Take 15. 20 pips? Take 20. Whatever you want. Taking a trade on the close of a breakout candle is risky, so is it better to take a trade on the candle that closes after a breakout candle? Taking a trade when the candle closes as a breakout candle, I would say it's risky in terms of impulse entries, right? Because basically this candle that closed right here, this one is a breakout candle, right? And this is an impulse entry which is now being taken after this candle broke the high of the breakout candle, right? So yeah, how do you show profit in points on MT5? Jesus, guys, do you guys even know how to use MetaTrader? Just figure it out. Figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. Trust me. I figured it out myself. You will play Play around, click things, right click things, play around. Sometimes I just feel like a fucking idiot showing simple things. Seriously. Look, oh, it's in profits here. I wonder how it's going to show me money. Let's right click and see it. Oh, I right clicked it. Okay. Oh, what's this? Profit. Oh, okay. Oh, now it shows money. You know, just figure things out, guys. Come on. We're all grown adults. Figure things out. Some things, like software, how to do different things on software, you have to figure them out yourself. How do you chew from the right side of your mouth? Same thing. You move the food with your tongue to the right side like this and then you start chewing. That's how you do it. You use your tongue to move the food to the right side. What car are you renting for Dubai? I don't know, maybe the Land Cruiser. What's my next question? Oh, well, perfect. We got that out of the way. That's all jokes. Search on YouTube how to. Okay. You're my strength. That's why I will not stop trading. Amazing. Okay, so since I went in profits and now it's coming back in drawdown, I I'm trying to close half right here and it's not working. Okay, I closed half right here because it went in profits, came back in drawdown after the impulse entry, so I closed half. No, I'm not going to be adding another back because I was just being risk averse over here. I noticed MT5 doesn't have stop loss TP points like MT4 does. I looked but couldn't figure it out. Yeah, you have to figure it out, man. It has, oh, stop loss in points? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can we figure it out? Can we do that? No, we can't. So there we go. Today is a bank holiday. Is that why GJ is fine? Yes, that's why GJ is fine. Do you take half profits at 10 pips? Yes. Why don't you trade smart money concept? Because I use the dumb money concept ladder here with inverse lunar eclipses that cross the Jupiters of Saturn. So smart money concept isn't that smart. No. What do you think about being in the university and trading at the same time? Great. Great pastime. In university, trading is great pastime. Can you use Dominion markets in the US? Yes. Choose crypto as your country, and then you can continue as normal. Do you think impulse entries would work better if you were close to session open? Yes. Because for impulse entries to work, you need a lot of volume, right? That's why most of impulse entries, they start, you know, around pre-London, New York Open, London Open, when there's a lot of volume. Volume. A lot and lots of volume. What kind of coffee do you drink? I need to stay calm and collected. Man, staying calm and collected, it's a mindset. A coffee is not going to help you stay calm and collected. You're going to start tapping your leg. You're going to start getting anxiety. And I'm not drinking coffee. I'm drinking lemon green tea. Your buy on GJ was dumb AF. Ooh, wow. That's a little forward, bold statement here. Which basically means this is a dumbass buy I'm taking on GJ. Okay. How can I sign up on Market Fluidity? There's no link. Well, the link is going to be back up in September or late August. Did you talk with Jeevan and Ted? The reason why gold behavior? No, I didn't. Soon they're going to ask what gold fake out? I have no idea what gold's doing. No idea. Not even remotely, concerned about gold at all. I mean, we need price to break above this area to go up, I would say. Sanga ye Raja Roda. Sanga de Sange Khan trading. Jod de more plar tic tac de. No. No. Now they'll start. Okay, you make my day answering these questions. Thank you. Your proper price action course details. There's none. If you take a trade and it never reaches profit and continues to stop you out, is there a way to prevent yourself from losing the full trade? Was there nothing? There was nothing in the database that explains that exact situation. Only candles closing within your stop. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes price will just continue down without like, you know, giving you an opportunity to manage risk, and that's just the way it is. You can't change that. Do chart color have impact on your trading? No. I need to teach you Pashto. ठीक है जी, ठीक है. Pashto, bro. I can understand Pashto. 100% I can understand Pashto. The Mamor Pakhtunde, you know, and but speaking, it's a little hit and a miss. I'm a beginner. What things I need to learn? Price action. How to enter for a buy or sell. Click buy or sell. Was that a fake out on gold? I would say so. Did you set everything up for eventually die? What happens to your channel and broker? Channel, I don't know. Channel goes dormant. We'll have all this information here. Brokerage, whatever deposits there are left in the brokerage, the compliance team, the banks, they will just liquidate that back to the clients, and that's just going to be the end of me. Pre-London start. How much time before London open? Pre-London's about to start. I don't know, but we're creating directors now who will take care of the brokerage, and it's gonna continue on running. Why are you trading Olivia on a bank holiday? Olivia. Because there's volume in Olivia, that's why. What do you think about Abdullah? Great guy, a great friend. A great friend that I value very, very much. What's your view on crypto? I would say maybe just you know, calm down on crypto for a little bit. How was the past 7 years been in July in terms of volume? No clue. Don't know, don't care. Thank you for all the knowledge. Despite only being part of the Gulag, I want to say this is the best Forex stream out there. Oh, thank you, man. How long it took you to realize you need to change your whole attitude? 1 year and $150,000. If I already take 2 trades in 1 day, but I'm still within my risk, no, don't just call it a day. You post on Instagram, you can wait all these pips before securing profits. They're only done in pre-London. 15-minute candle close bearish. Isn't time to close further. 15-minute candle. Yeah, but 15-minute didn't close bearish. If it did, then yes, you can. Bro, do you take impulse entries when the current candle breaks the previous candle high? Yes, that's what we talked about earlier. Uncle Ty deletes his post about his earnings. Are you going to show your earnings all the time, or I don't know, because here's the thing. On Instagram, there's no way to prove that those earnings are real, right? I mean, all that can be fake. All that can be fake. All that money can be prop money. All the cash sometimes they show could be prop money. You know, everything could be photoshopped. Even, you know, the car rides can be photoshopped. Vacations can be photoshopped. All those profits can all be fake. This whole thing can just be a facade, you know. So I think he had his reasons, and I don't know. I mean, I don't like to stay in one place for too long. I move a lot, and that's just my thing, you know. I like to move a lot. So I don't know. People have their own reasons, and I have my own reasons. My video quality keeps dropping. What to do? Get better internet. Do you think every mentor should prove they trade from a live account? Yes. Is GPB becoming strong on bank holiday? I think you meant GPY. Which football team do you support? None. Any trading advice for anger management? Anger management, you need to grow the hell up. If you have anger management, you need to grow up. Because trust me, the world does not revolve around you or your anger. It doesn't revolve around you or your anger. You got anger management problems and you're trying to make money, grow the fuck up. Just like how gold is growing up above till 1808. Being angry is a teenage thing. Exactly. Being angry is a kid's problem. My 5-year-old nephew has anger problems, and that I can say, okay, you know what, that's fine. But if you're like above 25 and you got anger problems, you got some mental issues right there. How to scale up? Been profitable for 2 years. Deposit more money. I'm 6 foot. 7 foot is a bit big. I don't know, man. Hey, moderator, just ban this guy over here. TP 164.8. Yeah, that could be a pretty good TP. 164.8 could be a pretty good target. सर ये चपड़ी ट्रेडर स्ट्रीम अपने लॉस क्यों नहीं दिखाते? स्टोरी में एक विन नहीं करेंगे, स्टोरी पे स्टोरी, एंड जब लॉस हो तो शांत. बस शांत रहना इनकी जिंदगी का हिस्सा है भाई. You lost 150k because you weren't disciplined? Yes. How long you been losing for DC trading? What? How long you been losing for DC trading? I don't even know what DC trading is. Sir, short trades or long trades? Which to prefer? Whichever makes sense. Last month was hard. Yeah, it was tough. Last month I had a bit of losses. Are you a cool uncle? I'm a very, very cool uncle. A very cool uncle. I let them do things that their parents don't want them to do. Like hold firecrackers in their hand. How long will you hold this GJ buy until the 30-minute candle closes? What do you think of the market now, bro? Bounce or nukes? I have no idea. Do you recommend Dominion Markets? I absolutely recommend Dominion Markets. Hey, listen. It's not about the brokerage name, right? At the end of the day, it's not about the brokerage name. You know, it could be called, GOAT, the greatest of all time FX. You know, the greatest of all time FX was a brokerage started by two very famous internet marketers, and that brokerage did not turn out to be the greatest of all time because it basically scammed people out of money, right? It's not about the name, it's about the team behind that company. And most of all, it's about liquidity. Liquidity mean and also it's about latency. What type of latency do you have? Raja doesn't recommend his own broker. Oh, absolutely not. I mean, I trade on Dominion Markets, but the liquidity we use, the latency we have, the latency to enter and exit trades, super quick, you know. But one of the best brokers I ever used was IC Markets. But this one time I had a problem with them. My trade got stuck in a pound yen buy. So pound yen had a interest rates and I had a buy stop. It got activated, went in 30 pip profits, and then the server got stuck. Price wasn't moving. On TradingView, price dropped 100 pips. My trade went in a $30,000 drawdown on a $20,000 account, and I was in negative 10,000. And you know what they did? They balanced out my account to $0. So I lost that 20,000. And I called them. I'm like, hey, bro, listen. This was a problem on your end, and I had to prove it was a problem on their end. I had to take out trading logs and IP logs from MetaTrader to show them that, hey, this was a problem on your end. So, you know, that 30,000 loss because your server froze, like, you know, I need to be refunded. It took 4 days for them to actually refund that whole account and realize it was a problem on their end. We had the same problem last week where server froze about for 20 minutes and gold basically went up like 60 pips, and a lot of people were in sells on gold, and within 48 hours our team, they refunded each and every person who took a loss that day during that 20-minute freeze. Each and every one person was refunded. It didn't take long, so I was a little, a little pissed off about why IC Marcus took that long, to refund me. But shit happens. This happened to me in IC Marcus as well, not as much, but they gave me nothing back. Well, you need high-speed internet and new computer to avoid lagging. No, when there's an issue with liquidity at the back end, your computer can have 64 gig RAM, like mine does, and it can still it can still lag. Yeah, so 30-minute candle is going to close in about 5 minutes here. What's gold doing? Nothing. Do you use raw account in IC Markets? No, I don't use them anymore. At this point, GJ didn't show the strength, which is not good. Oh, but the beautiful thing is with Dominion Markets, you can use your commissions to get enrolled in Market Fluidity, one of the best Forex education courses we have. Can I do arbitrage in your broker? Arbitrage in every brokerage is illegal. Wherever you're going to do arbitrage, wherever you're going to do high frequency hedging, they will kick you out of their platform. Enough money in account, but unable to scale up beyond half lots. I don't know. I think it's a mental barrier. What software do you use to do the streams? XSplit. Arbitrage is not illegal in all prop firms. Then yeah, go ahead, do it. But certain companies, they don't allow certain things. It's like in some homes, you can walk in with shoes, no problem. In my home, you walk in with shoes, you better believe I'll tell you to take your shoes off at the door. Different companies are different. That's like different restaurants. International money laundering, yeah, that's illegal. I watched your introductory video. What do you mean to fight IML? Oh, if you don't know what IML is, then it is what it is. Arbitrage is dead. Yeah, arbitrage is, I think it was really, really good opportunities to make a lot of money really quick from 2014 till 2018. It was massive, massive, massive back then. I've talked to a couple of guys who made millions with arbitrage. Will Magic Keys ever work with iOS? They do work with iOS. Magic Keys, they work with iOS, man. I mean, they work with iOS. Me, I've never had a MacBook. I bought my MacBook maybe 8 months ago, my first ever Mac, and I got Magic Keys working on my Mac within a day. So if I can do it, who's never ever had a MacBook, I got Parallels running in a day, I got Magic Keys working in a day, I got the simulator also running on my MacBook within a day. So I'm no smarter than you guys are. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Alright. Rajabai, how to avoid fear? What? How to avoid fear from head? I don't know. Got a fear from head? How Dominion Markets website not working? Yeah, the team is working on it, but you can go to my .dominionmarkets.com. You can go over there. So far on this trade, I've taken a $1,300 loss over here, but because of closed partials. How to overcome this mental barrier? I don't know, just start with smaller lots. Should I re-enter after 30-minute candle close? No. No, don't re-enter after the 30-minute candle close. This was the trade right here. Oh, 30-minute candle closed like this. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna